Hello everyone, experiment number 6. The experiment number 6 is Rockwell hardness number measurement of metals. The objective of this experiment is to measure the hardness number of different metals. So for measuring or doing this experiment, we are having a Rockwell hardness tester with us and the different metals which I will show you in a minute. First let me explain about the machine. So this is the Rockwell hardness tester of company Future Tech. The model number is LC200RB. So in this setup, we call this as an anvil, which is a platform to place the specimens, and in this column there are a range of loads or different weights. So this Rockwell hardness tester works on the scales like A, B, C, D. So based on the scales, the weights get changed automatically. So basically this experiment will go only with two scales, that is B scale and C scale. Usually we call hardness number in Rockwell hardness number, like if you do any experiment on B scale, we call that as a HRB. That directly indicates that the test has done on B scale. It is a Rockwell hardness number and test has done on B scale or C scale. If we called as a HRC, the test is done on C scale. So let me tell you the specimens we are having. The specimen, first specimen is brass, then we are having a copper, then aluminum, and the fourth one is the HSS, that is high speed steel material. So all materials or these scales, they are divided in different materials. So some material we will do in a B scale, and the one material which I told you like HSS, that we do a test on in C scale, that is HRC. Let me show you the indenters. Like for a different scale we need a different indenters also. So for B scale we are having a ball indenter. The diameter of this steel ball is 1/16 inch. And for C scale we are having a diamond indenter. The tip of this indenter is diamond, a conical type of tip, and the included angle is 120 degree. So let's switch on the machine and start the test. So for switching on, there is only one switch, back side of the panel. So yes, I have switched that on. Everything will be the digital. So we are having a digital screen here, which is a touch screen, and mounting the indenter is very easy. You just need to press that indenter and screw it tightly. So here you can see it is written HRC, but I have mounted the ball indenter. So I need to change the scale. Changing scale is also easy in this machine. Here you can see the number of different scales. So now I have mounted the ball indenter, so I will change the scale to HRB. So let's start the experiment with the aluminum material. The condition is the specimen, both the surface should be flat and it should rest freely on the anvil. This anvil can be moved up and down to bring the specimen near to the indent. The condition is the distance between the specimen and the anvil should be less than 8 mm. Yes, so approximately 8 mm. So here I can stop and I can start the test now. So we will have one indent for aluminum. I am starting the test. The machine itself gives us the value for aluminum. The hardness value is 45.87. For each metal, we will take 3 readings to average it out. So for 3 readings, we need to choose different locations. or the distance between two indents should be 3 times its diameter. This is the second reading. Now we will take the third one. Yes. So 3 indents for aluminum is done. We will take a different metal. The second metal is brass. We will move this anvil up. Yes, so I'm doing a first indent on brass. The value is 67.67 HRB. The second indent, the reading is 63.85 HRB. The third reading is 65.51. So based on 3 readings, you can take an average value for a brass. The third one is copper. So the first indentation for copper, the first indent value is 29.53. Second is 26.42 HRB. Yeah, so this third indentation is 28.97 HRB. So you can take the average value. So these 3 metals we are done. 3 metals we are done like aluminum, brass and copper. Before moving to the C scale, I would like to explain a bit about this machine or the Rockwell hardness tester. Like It works in two stages, that first stage and second stage. In first stage, it applied a minor load. Once it feels that the specimen is properly mounted or placed on the anvil, then it applies the major load. So this major load and minor load, they both are different to both the scales. Like for B scale, the major load is 100 kgf, and for C scale, it is 150 kgf. So let's move on to the C scale. I will change the indenter and the scale as well to the C scale. So here I have changed the indenter from ball indenter to the diamond indenter. So as we know that once the indenter got changed, we need to change the scale also. So I will change this B scale to C scale. So I will select HRC here. In HRC, we have only one block to test, that is high speed steel. Yes, so we all set to do the first indent. Yes, the value is 66.99 HRC, first indent. The second indent value is 67.98 HRC. Third indent value is given like 67.67 HRC. So here we can conclude that different material shows different hardness value, and this hardness value can be figured it out with the proper hardness tester. Here I am using a Rockwell hardness tester. For different material you can go for different hardness testers like Vickers, Brindle. Thank you.